Well, sorry guys, I've just been working pretty hard. Look a bit scruffy today. Sorry, I don't look tidy and my hair's a bit of a mess. Anyway, I am who I am. Welcome to the Pure Energy Healing Academy. Welcome to Mark Bajerski YouTube channel, your YouTube channel. Normally I talk about conspiracy, which is conspiracy fact. These days, more than anything else. I do have a crystal channel, which I don't use that much, but I like to combine everything on this channel. So maybe 75-80% won't really watch this video because they're not really interested in what a crystal does, if in fact they believe it, because they're into conspiracy and it's like, truth, and it's a difficult one, I get it. But what I do is I try and over the years I don't know, maybe blend hard fact, sometimes really challenging facts with a little bit of spice of spirituality, crystals and so on, incense and all of those things that are like, oh yeah, I like you, Mark, but not that kind of stuff. So I don't have a massive following with crystals per se, but it's always nice that, if you're here and you don't know anything about crystals, maybe you might be surprised by what I share with you over the years of learning healing and learning, understanding the energy of healing and what our bodies give off as an energy frequency, what we can actually create, not just, fear and worry and all that, which the darkness knows, and that's what they try every day to create within you. They try to change your battery life to a negative battery life instead of a positive battery life, because that doesn't feed them. What I try and do, and I know it's a double-edged sword, and I know you're going to say you're a hypocrite. I know you're going to say, well, that's bullshit, because a lot of things that you talk about, Mark, makes me feel bad. So it's a difficult one for me. So when I do make a video, strangely enough, when it's trying to bring love and joy and my experience over how I've healed over the years through healing and crystals, it's funny how there's only a small percentage of people who even look at it. A lot of people say to me, well, why don't you give us answers? And actually, a lot of us do give answers, but nobody wants to hear them. And then they get angry and shout, well, where's the answer? And actually, we've been giving answers, but nobody really cares about the answer. So today, for you guys who love crystals and understand the frequency of each individual crystal and what it does for you as a personal experience, I listen to my clients. I listen always. I listen to my friends. And I put a message out there a few months ago. And I said, I'm really enjoying the fact that I'm creating crystals rather than just going to pick one crystal up, working on it and then putting it on here on my website and saying, hey guys, I've got a beautiful crystal like Morsitsi or Moldavite or Herkimer Diamond, or here's a crystal. This really started making me feel good because the combination of crystals were around my neck as a crystal healer, which I was a healer, but I work with crystals, so you could consider me a crystal healer. But I was just a healer, and I loved working with my spiritual tools, and crystals were a spiritual tool to me. So over my neck was, as some of you might already wear, a number of crystals. And if you're a healer, you'll understand this. So we have quite a lot of crystals around our neck, and we'll choose the right one for what we're working on. If it's the pancreas, if it's the heart, it could be the throat, the ears, it could be the pineal. Anyway, it could be down on the feet. So we work with crystals for certain reasons. So when I put it out there and said, I really am enjoying the fact that I put crystals together, and instead of you buying one and then another, I say, look, I'll combine 2 crystals or 3 crystals or even 4 crystals together to make a lovely pendant that you will experience what I'm trying to explain to you by each crystal. Well, today, long intro, but I like long intros. It always keeps the right people here, and the people who aren't interested have already gone. So I do it kind of deliberately sometimes. So the intro today is for a pendant, a trio pendant, which is the first I've ever done, Why did I do it? Because I listened to you. Because a lot of you guys love these combinations of crystals, or you've said, I would love a combination of this crystal. Could you do it? And I've really loved and I've really enjoyed doing it. Now, little bit biased, I will create crystals that I feel are going to be a great combination, but I also bit my lip and did some which I didn't think would be the best. I think there's a better combination, but I did. So over this coming year, you're going to get a lot of combinations of crystals coming your way, and you're going to let me know how you feel about it. At this moment, I've really enjoyed. I've only done about, I don't know, 11 hours on this small collection of crystals that I've got here for you. And I've got to say, there is no doubt about this trio, because as a healer over 2 decades, these 3 crystals were around my neck. One in particular actually was, I guess, the one that really made me understand energy. And you'd say that was Moldavite, and you'd be right to a degree, because I never felt the elevating energy until I held a Moldavite. But no, I'm talking about feeling energy. And if you've ever watched any of my videos prior, many years ago, I talk about a certain sphere that I always took with me in every reading and healing that I went to. And why? Because I learned to feel energy through this sphere. And this sphere was a beautiful, absolutely gorgeous when you looked into it. I saved up so much for this, and I wanted it so much when I saw it in the cabinet of Vitamina shop. It's the beautiful moonstone. So what I've done is I've listened to you, and I've combined the magic of moonstone with the extra terrestrial, you can't even put it into words, Moldavite, and of course the crystal that absorbs negative energy, Tektite. What a combination. So let me now introduce you to the first ever beautiful trio. Tektite at the bottom, in the middle, as you can see clearly there, the gorgeous moonstone, and above, the extraterrestrial energy of Maliclum Moldavite. How bloody amazing are they? They are absolutely fantastic. High quality, gorgeous, absolutely phenomenal. You can sometimes catch it and see that beautiful energy of this gorgeous moonstone, and it really is a fantastic energy. I've worked with it now about 11-12 hours. And what I've got with this is something that I can't really explain, but it feels as if it takes my breath away. I feel like when I'm holding them in my hand, and when I've got one, because normally what I'll do, I'll put 10 in one hand, 10 in another, wear one and put one on my forehead of some description, and try and hold back, and then just do an hour or so, or 20 minutes or 30 minutes, and start to feel what's coming through. And at the same time, I then combine those, I guess, jigsaw pieces of what I'm seeing and feeling with this crystal, and then I'm pulling forward an energy to combine, which is pure energy combined with this beautiful trio. I must say I'm loving every moment of it. I'm so happy to be back from Bali to here to work on these crystals. They are phenomenal. So let's start with the top crystal. Moldavite at the top is obviously the energy of feeling things, feeling energies, feeling emotions that you've never felt before. Moldavite brings out, clears, declutters, it cleanses, it clears, it detoxes spiritually. So once that detox is over, you'll start to feel some really profound feelings. Now, prior to that, you will feel things, but they might not be as positive. Sometimes it'll be extremely positive, and you'll think, oh my God, this is mind-blowing. A lot of the times you'll feel, I don't feel too good. Now, that's a decluttering. That's a clearing of away of negative, dark, horrible, traumatic, negative energy that needs to go. Moldavite is fantastic for pinpointing and clearing that away. It's a frequency or a vibration or a kind of wave that hits certain parts of the body that it needs to clear for your body to be receptive or can connect to the Moldavite experience. Below that is the crystal moonstone. Moonstone for me brings me to the level of acute awareness of all that is. So moonstone to me has always been that gives me confidence. It shows me right from wrong. It shows me the truth in the sense of spiritual experience. It helps me see clearly with extreme clarity, with the confidence which is needed. And it always gives me that, it's a positive feeling that always keeps me on the right track of good, of God, of source, of spirit, whatever. I always feel like this is a truly powerful crystal that words are difficult as well, just like Moldavite. But these two, the combination is phenomenal. The combination is phenomenal. At the same time as this beautiful clarity is happening, there's a lot of leaving behind energy that you don't want. So the Moldavite is basically blasting away all that needs to go. The moonstone is working very similar to help you see what you need. So it's like a confirmation or a confidence that I can leave that shit behind that I don't need and I didn't realize. And the final part of these three crystals is the phenomenal part, which is the only crystal that I've ever believed in the world that absorbs negative energy, absorbs trauma, absorbs your heavy stuff or anybody else's. So when you've got these three crystals together, they work so well. And I've been feeling it. My heart has not felt as strong for a long time since I've been wearing these few hours. I feel elevated, I feel pumped up, I feel like I want to finish off projects that I haven't. The feelings that I get when this is on me is so positive that I feel like I can conquer anything. That is a good combination of crystal. So I don't feel any doubt, I don't feel any worry, I don't feel anything that, it might not work, everything's going to go wrong. I feel none of that because, like I said, the Moldavite clears that away. The confirmation of what you're doing and doing it right, and you know you're doing it right, is the moonstone. And the tektite is absolutely absorbing all that you're clearing. So the combination of these three, I just think they're incredible. I am really pleased with these, really pleased, and what a great combination that I've always wanted to put together. So this probably was my most anticipated trio prototype that I've ever made. All my prototypes are all made for me and they are all stamped with my name, which shows you that I have worked with them personally. So I hope you appreciate them. I'm now going to put them on markbajerski.com. They are the best quality I could get. So the Moldavite from Maliklum is, I think, perfect. A great, powerful crystal to put on. The tektite is, I think, perfect. It's just as it should be. And the bonus of this beautiful, mystical, unusual moonstone is like the icing on the cake. This is one of the most perfect combinations I've ever made, and thank you for asking me to do it. They're here now, not so many of them. I think there's about 29. I hope you appreciate them. I'll do another, probably they don't need that much work doing, to be honest, and what the energy that I want to put into them, I think it's just about already done. So I might probably do another 4 or 5 hours. But do you know what? These are ready. They're just bloody gorgeous. So I hope you appreciate them, and I hope you love them, and please let me know when you wear it what you feel and what you get from it. That is something that I always love to hear. So I'm now going to take the best photo as I can, which is not going to be brilliant. They never are. They always look better when they get to you. But I'm going to do my best to take nice photos. If you don't see a glimmer on the moonstone, it's only because it's not sunny here on the Costa del Sol. I can't get it so that you're getting that beautiful moonstone glimmering on there. But they all are, when I turn them, they've all got the beautiful glimmer in there. So at the end of the day, it's how it feels on your neck, not what it looks like, and what it's doing for you, which is the important thing. Never forget that. So from my heart to yours, have a great day, and thank you so much for supporting Bajerski.com with my authentic crystals, incense and oils. I hope you appreciate them, and I hope they're doing you the world of good, keeping you strong in a world of madness right now and insanity. And I hope you are one of very few who are navigating through this clown show that we're in. And hopefully this will help. One of these beautiful pendants will help, and the pendants that you've accumulated over the years, whether it's from me or from a crystal store, I hope they do you proud and you are healing every day just like me. So there you go. Let me get on with uploading these now, and I hope you appreciate them. Have a great day. Take care.